What's up YouTube, it's your boy Ben Couture. Today I'll be showing y'all how to sample R&B and soul music from the 70s, 80s, and so forth. Just like this. The application that I use to cut out certain things that I don't want in the song, such as the vocals, kicks, hi-hats, I use Virtual DJ. The song I will be sampling is I Wanna Know by Joe. In the application, like I said, you can cut out the vocals, kick. I had left the instrumental, bass, and hi-hat. And over here, once you set it up, you press record the part that you want, and then it'll upload to the file that you tapped it to. Before you go back to your DAW, you want to check the BPM, which will be up here. You can press it, and right here it will tell you. Now back into your DAW, I use FL Studio, but I know it works with any DAW because I used to use Waveform and Traction. Up here you want to put that BPM. There's another way you can find the BPM. By when you put your sample in here, you can click this icon and press detect tempo, and you can press 75 to 150 to 100 to 200. Now with the sample, you want to put on the track and you want to add your EQs. One thing I learned is to use multiple EQs. With the first EQ, I took out most of the lows so the bass of the sample won't clash with the 808 that you use or bass, but you want to keep some of the bass to make the sample sound full. And I took out most of the highs because I wanted to take that faint vocal noise out. Like when you cut the vocal from Virtual DJ, it makes it sound faint. The sample will sound faint because it's the vocal trying to get cut out. With this EQ, it made the sample sound kind of more in the background and not too popping. With this EQ, I took out some more lows and a little more of the highs. And with this EQ, I tried to eliminate more of that faint vocal noise I was talking about. And then I added some reverb. Now with the extra vocal, I got it from Arcade. With Arcade, you can put in the key. To find the key of the sample, what you want to do is press on this icon, press pitch correct sample. Once it loads up, you click on these scissors and go down the scale, and it will tell you the key of that audio track. And this one is F sharp major. So that's the key of our sample. So with that information, you can add more sound. And with Arcade, you can just go down and right here, and it'll tell you, you able to put in the key for the thing. This is the preset or line that I use. This is how it sounded before. That's how it sounded before. Coming out of Arcade, I put it on the track with the sample, so it was already EQ'd from the EQs I used with the sample. I didn't put the reverb on there before, but I added afterwards. After I consolidated, I added these effects: halftime, some reverb, and some EQing. After adding the halftime, this is how it sounded. And with the sample, playing around with some drums, adding it to the sample, and the extra vocals is how it all sounded all together. Now that is how you sample 70s or 80s R&B or soul music, like how I do. I thank you for watching. Link in the description to all my socials. Hope you learned something to add to your workflow with making beats. Tell me what I should make a tutorial on next, and I love feedback. It's your boy Bingator, and I'll see y'all on the next one.